Hello, welcome to Scrap Mechanic. I am Runs from Runs and Finn, and today I am doing challenge mode. I'm going to be showing challenge levels 40, 41, and 42. I pre-recorded this because honestly, I didn't know if I was going to be able to even beat these challenges. I am very, very new to Scrap Mechanic, but I was able to beat them, so I recorded myself doing a once through with the vehicle that I made. With that being said, let's get right into it. Here we are in level 40, and let's take a look at the map here. This is all explosions, and that middle ramp right there is exploding walkway. So I chose to get over that quickly. I took a look at the map here. You guys can take a look too. Here's that exploding walkway I was talking about. Go down there, and we have to blow up that wall to get through to the finish. So the way that I chose to do it was I built a very agile car with some pinchers in the front, and those pinchers will tilt backwards a little bit to help kind of lift up anything I want to carry. And then I just slapped a spud gun on there. Here's some logic if you're interested on how I have things set up. Like I said, I am very new to Scrap Mechanic. So I'm just using challenge mode to teach myself how to play the game. Alright, so let's demonstrate here how I was able to beat this one. There's my functions. That claw, it slips a little bit. It does okay. I figured it'd be a big pain trying to fix and set it up the way I wanted, so I just went with this. It worked. Set that one off accidentally. And got a little crooked here. This, I just chose speed. Because as you can see, right there, that's what happens. Almost went over that time, went a little too fast. Little speed, because I'm a little bit long. And then here I'm going to show you how my grabber works, which it doesn't work that well, but hey, I was able to complete the challenge with it. And yeah, I'm not quite used to my vehicle yet here, so. And I'm also, like I said earlier, I'm new, so I don't know really how sensitive these things are. I'm still learning that too. See, as you can see, it's sliding right there, and that was a little sketchy. And I believe it's on this one. I think it was this run. That if I catch them at a angle, then I can actually pinch it in there and lift it up. I don't remember if it was this run. Yeah, I guess it wasn't this run, but if you see what I'm talking about, like I was able to get them in there, like, I don't know, not sideways, but anyways, backing up here, and the spud gun is just barely at the right height. So all I gotta do is line up my car to shoot that. It's not the most efficient way, but there you go. See, it works. And speedy to the end. So there you go. That's how I did 40. Here's 41. I liked 41 because, as I said before, I'm new, and I never built an amphibious vehicle in Scrap Mechanic. So here we go. Here's the first time I built an amphibious vehicle, and I had fun just playing with the idea. I really want to build a more elaborate one in the future. There it's showing me the bubble blocks, which have a very, very high buoyancy. If you don't know, in this game, all the blocks have a certain ratings. If you look when I highlight over them. But I'm moving my mouse too fast right now. But I'm showing you right now what parts I have left over from the vehicle that I built to do this challenging. Once again, it ended up being a little unorthodox, but it works. And all I'm trying to do is beat the challenge modes. Maybe I'll come back through once I learn more and try to beat my own times. So let's get into a run through here. Those arms in the front, they kind of help me in the water a little bit, I think. I'm still learning the physics of this game, but also they kind of push things out of the way if I'm trying to get through any TNT barrels. Very, very simple is this vehicle. Very simple. I did have one more complex, and it honestly wasn't working. This works pretty well. It's a little sketchy. Here I went, you know, I got a little uneven there. With some practice, I was actually getting faster doing this by learning my vehicles. Doesn't matter if that blows up, I was way far away by the time it did. I guess I'm going with speed and agility on this one too. Here, I just slowed down and kind of bumped them out of the way with my bubble blocks and my tires. And honestly, I never had a problem in this section. So straighten it out through here. There we go. It's really twitchy, but it works. See there, it turns a lot sharper than I want it to. But that jet's powerful enough to just pull us right up out of the water. And boom, there's 41. Alright, off to 42. This one broke me. It took me forever to figure this one out, because I am just not good with the logic yet. I'm still learning how to build anything other than your basic vehicle. But I'll show you the course here. A ball drops out of there, it rolls to this spot, and then you got to carry the ball up. So your base of your vehicle has to fit underneath here, and then a piston will hold the top of your vehicle up there. Now this is running through what I felt like was a hamster cage, really, where you have to be able to carry the ball through that, and then there's a receiver on the wall over there. So you have to have, I guess, one vehicle that stretches with a piston into two vehicles. So what I came up with is... this is a problem with voiceovers. I thought I was walking in my vehicle now. Alright, you can see I took all the parts out of there. Now I'm over at my vehicle. I went with the whole pincher claw thing again, but this one, even though it's uglier, it works a lot more efficient, a lot better. I decided to have the seat separate from the base vehicle, so I could just see myself in the tube a little bit more. So those front pinchers and the seat rise up separately from the base four wheels. In the back, all that is just that extra weight. I'm only using one engine, but the back end is just extra weight to keep myself from tipping forward when I go up. Here's the logic of it. I have 4 bearings in my front claw because it closes slowly, pushes the ball up, and then it tilts backwards to give me a little bit more lift, because I have that piston. I have that piston maxed out. There's the logic for what I just explained. See, there's the tilt. See, open, close, tilt. And I have it doing it slowly just to keep control. I probably could speed it up, but that was working, and I'm more worried about completing the challenges than what my time actually is. So it's pretty stable going back and forth. Oh, I did 4-wheel steering because in that, what I'm calling a hamster cage, there's a 90-degree bend. The 4-wheel steering just barely gets me around that bend. I like this vehicle because it's just weird, and it works. But it took me a long time to get there. Alright, as I said, the ball comes out here. Let's just grab it, close, tilt, which is all on one button because of that controller. I'm tilted back at a 45. And then I'm extending my piston here up to whatever the max is. I think it's 15. And you can see with the tilt and the piston, no problem. I can just rip right through here. and then make sure I'm the whole way forward, and I fit that gap right there. Go back down, and then we have to do it one more time. We have to go back up. As you can see, I got 2 buttons, and then my normal WASD to control all that. See here, like I noticed I can kind of glitch through that a little bit, and with the 4-wheel steering, I get a little wonky there, but it makes it around it. And here, I probably could have had a mechanism that puts the ball into the receiver a little better. What I ended up doing, and it's worked a couple of times for me, is I just open and lower my jaws at the same time I'm driving forward, and the receiver takes it. A little janky, but it works. And then off to the finish. So there you go. Thank you for watching me do challenge mode and Scrap Mechanic levels 40, 41, and 42. It's been very fun for me. It's been a learning experience for me, and I may make more of these. I may start challenge mode over again once I learn a little bit more and try to beat my own times. I think that might be fun to record. Alright, thanks again. Bye.